Okay, chat room. I think I got it fixed. It was on my end. Funny, hee hee, ha ha. So it's never done this before, right? I'm just putting my starting soon screen up for like maybe a couple minutes, but I'll talk to you guys. I want to double check and make sure that it's not going to try and hit you guys with an ad. I think it's going to hit you guys with an ad though. I'm going to go ahead and just let it do its thing. New stream, new redeems. Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to run the ad really quick. I'll just go ahead and put the countdown on. Congrats on your first. Let me say hello to everybody who came in. I already said hello to Crow, of course. I was hyping Crow up. Hello, Angry Seal. I mean, I guess I can probably just, pop back over after the ad into my Zatsu room. I'm not gonna take the full 5 minutes since I already got all my setting up, but yeah, so for some reason my internet wanted to act like it was connecting to the internet through my phone, which, like, come on, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. So I had to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone for now as a temporary fix, so hopefully it doesn't cause any more issues, but yeah, that's kind of what happened in a nutshell. It wasn't Twitch. It was, for some reason, since I use my iPhone for tracking my model and stuff, I had it plugged in. I didn't do anything different this time. Didn't do a single thing differently. But I plugged it in, and it was using my phone as a Wi-Fi adapter. It was saying it was an Ethernet cable. No, stop it! No. Anyway, so yeah, it wasn't Twitch, weirdly enough. So, but that's okay. We got it fixed, and hopefully once this ad break ends, I'll come back and we'll be good. I'm not gonna reset any of the redeems or anything that haven't already been reset, so we're good. It was Hammie's hamster and the computer didn't run fast enough? No! That would lead to some very questionable conversations if I had a pet hamster that was actually running my computer. I'm not gonna elaborate. You chewed on the cable? CKC. Don't do that. I need to go get water. I don't have water. Do you guys mind? I'm gonna go grab water really quick while I still have like 45 seconds. So give me like 2 seconds. I mean 45. BRB. Stuff. Yeah. As a notorious N64 controller chewer, wire chewer at this point, I can't fault UC Kissy. Anyway, I'm gonna go get water. Why the hell does it say another ad is running? Okay, Twitch, whatever, okay. Okay, chat, guiltfully, I'm going to admit, while I was up filling my water glass, which she kind of got you some water too, but I hope you don't mind. I took a drink from it already. But I also got fruit snacks. So I'm gonna munch on those while I yap a little bit longer, because I'm gonna do my whole spiel again. Sound has weird static. I'm going to do something completely reasonable. Give me a sec. Okay. Eat the mic? I didn't eat the mic. That's Hamster's job. Yeah, I'm gonna play League of Legends. That's where we're at tonight. Anyway. I'm eating my fruit gummy. I'm eating my fruit gummy really fast. I wanted something sweet. And fruit gummy, you know what? That'll do the trick. Anyway. Mr. Bark is here and he's ready for chaos. We walked 2 miles earlier and you would think he would be a little tired. Not in the slightest. Oh no, is it not working? Hold on. Let's try high doggying again. Uh-oh. Now something else isn't working. Hold on. Let me try that again. You wanna say hi to Doggy? Don't worry, give me a second and I'll let you say hi to Doggy. I gotta fix a thing. It's the evening of the scuff, that's for sure. The scuff of all time. Hi Heather, hello! I'll share my fruit gummy with you. Besides that one moment of weird sound. Are you guys, does everything look okay? My model's moving fine and whatnot. Everything else is working alright. Other than Hi Doggy being kind of weird. Today is the incident. Why did it have to do with why did it have to have the incident on a sponsored stream? Anyway, chat, if you're just now joining us, I had to restart the stream because of Scuff. But tonight's stream we're playing him, the Smile and Bloom. It is a sponsored stream from P-Cube. They were nice enough to send me a content creator key. Let's see if Hi Doggy works now.
Hi Doggy.
Yes! Hamming is hamming. At least your PC didn't come unplugged midstream. I would die. I wouldn't die, but part of me kind of wants to be a little dramatic. It's been a long week. But we're good. We're being a good sport about everything always, right? Right? Yeah? Chat, we are? Anyway, thanks for everybody, or every Hammie even, for sticking around through the scuff tonight. Hopefully we won't have any more. We are only just playing we're not playing like a super extensive game or anything. We're playing a visual novel tonight. We're playing an otome game. We're gonna romance a real anime boy. And, chat, I don't have a preference on which boy we're going for tonight like I did last time. So I'm gonna let you help me pick. I'm gonna let you help me pick. So, you guys better be ready to help me with some tough decisions tonight. More! Harem route! Oh man, we didn't get the, oh, I didn't even fix what's broken with the Puyo hams, so, yeah, I guess, there's a lot of them again tonight because I keep forgetting to fix them. There's many of you! Oh, I feel so loved. You didn't even do it on purpose, but look at me, I'm covered in Puyo hams. Minion. Yeah, we got the Minion. We didn't get any of the new shy one. Don't fix is good, but I gotta make sure that Mr. Green Puyo Ham is still there. I guess he doesn't have it. I guess the Puyo Hams don't necessarily have gender unless you specify your own gender, but Angry Seal was able to redeem the first Puyo Ham though, and it removed the previous redeem. Oh no! You guys got lots of Puyo Hams, so I think what happened though is, since I restarted stream, it reset the Puyo Hams. I'm probably just gonna leave it for now, so if somebody wants to go back and refund Hexlin's points, we can do that, but I think if I try to fix that, it's gonna take a lot of time, and I kind of just want to jump into the game after we're done yapping. We could have more Puyo hams, though. Yeah? You want more Puyo hams? I'll play with it this weekend. I'll see if I can make something fun. I wish I could just give you all the Puyo hams. More Puyo hams. Yeah, I'll play around with it this weekend. I won't fix anything, but maybe I'll make it better. Let me take a sip of water really quick. I like that there's so many of these little guys. Hamma's model is just 2 eyes behind a wall of Puyo hams. Just keep adding more and more. I should get Twitch integrated throwing system so you can throw Puyo hams at me. I think that'd be kind of fun too. Puyo ham coat? Aw. Or like a little... I already have a hat. It wiggles with my ears, I realize. Yeah. I like how it wiggles with my ear. I hope we get the green Puyo soon. I don't know why the Puyo, the green Puyo ham hasn't been showing up. I think I just need to go in and really see what I messed up the other day. But you know what? I'll give you guys a free one. I'll give you guys a free one. Oh god, I made myself bigger when I meant to make myself have a green Puyo ham. No, come back, come back. I'll put him here for today. Yeah, we got a green Puyo ham now. Can Hammie be green, like Glorp? Yeah, see? I Glorp, you Glorp, we all Glorp. We all Hamela Glorp. Him's broccoli. Yeah, he eat a broccoli and then he take a big snoozer. I love it how the emotes kind of rain down. God bless VTube Studio. They're so good. I'm trying to think, did I have anything else I was gonna... Oh, yeah, there's a lot more of you now than there were earlier, so I'm just gonna say it again, since I said it before, and it was, it is gone now. But, tomorrow's stream is a little in the air. I might, take tomorrow off, we'll see. I've been in desperate need for a day off. And so maybe it becomes a weekend off. The way I made that art at like 2 a.m. before I had to wake up for a 5 a.m. trip to the airport. Yeah, there's a combo tracker. It's built into stream elements. Y'all, we have to. You guys want to make the biggest combo of Hamela Glorp you've ever seen. I'm kind of determined. Hell yeah. Wait, is it not keeping track of it anymore? Combo? I wonder if it doesn't like me participating. Everywhere the light touches, there is Hamela Glorp. Oh, wow! Wow! You know what? I think I'm putting this in the starboard contender, so it can go super managers. Bullying will be immortalized. I should ban you for that. That was rude. That was hateful. Foul. Off to the dungeon with you. See, Cozy is super manager now. I'll go bother Rodent. That felt so peaceful. Yeah, it's kind of like when Pokemon Go first came out and everybody was united no matter what. and then the world just kind of went to shit 3 weeks later. Oh man, I missed that. That was nice. I still like to play Pokemon Go quite a bit, but it was never the same. Everybody was out walking. Everybody had their phones. I have to use the hamster's room. I'll do it in a bit. Mr. Bark, hello. He's sleeping on my chair when he was barking a bit ago. We went for a big walk today. Hold on, really quickly, I want to show you guys pictures of Mr. Bark's big day. Actually, I don't think I can reasonably get them off my phone while I'm tracking, and honestly, I'm kind of scared to play with anything after earlier. But we saw a bunch of turtles on a rock, and it was really, really cute. Mr. Bark was so intrigued, and I wouldn't let him get close to the... I mean, like, it was like rock protruding out of the water, but I wouldn't let him get too close because I didn't want him to scare them. We also saw a crane, and he was big chillin'. It was awesome. He was blue. He looked so pretty and majestic, and I got some good pictures. I'll post them in the Discord when we start Moomin time later. But, and then Hamster. We also found, my friend and I that went with me, we found a 4-leaf clover. And that was really exciting. And then Mr. Bark got a thing that I can't say out loud because then he'll lose it. But it is a... Hold on, I got this. Hold on. Hold on. We got him a... That. That's what we got him. And he liked it a lot. He liked it a lot. It was really funny because it was my friend's first time seeing Mr. Bark get one of those. Hi, Boob! Hello, hello! But yeah, it was my friend's first time seeing him get one of those, and he goes, when he gets one presented to him, he goes crazy town. He goes crazy town. Like, you have to hold it for him so he can get the right angle, or he'll, like, press his snout right into the side of the dish, and he'll, like, it's so funny. It'll push, like, his upper lip up, and he's just, like, making, like, just, like, licking at it. And it's so funny. But he was really, really happy. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Bark did inhale it. He did. And then we got to go for a car ride. Because we had to take my friend to the doctor for an appointment afterwards. And then, what else did we do? We came back and he kind of like just plopped for a while. And he was big, cozy, comfy. And yeah, that brings us to now. And we had a pretty big full day, and I'm gonna make him go for another walk tomorrow, so let's hope he's not like so tired that I can't accomplish that. Because the little guy is gonna be 10 this year, so he's kind of a little old man, but not that old. Ooh, dryer blankie. I could use one of those. And Hamela Hampter. I'm not as cool as a dryer blankie, but I'll take the compliment. It was dead, so I went home early, but how are you and everyone? We're all doing pretty good, I'd say. We had a little bit of scuff earlier. Weird tracking issue with my phone. That's resolved now, thank God. But, we're doing pretty good, I'd say. I went out and touched grass today. I'm hoping that tonight, when we watch Moomin, I'm really excited because I think I'm gonna finally get to like touch the Final Fantasy 14 patch when we play, and I'm really looking forward to that. And maybe get some writing done. Hammie, what is your response to Ham Nation wanting to turn you into a hamburger? I don't want to be a hamburger. You're gonna eat me. You're gonna eat at me and take a big bite. Like that guy's Uber driver. The DoorDash driver. I take a bite, hee hee. No, I don't want to get bored. That sounds gross. I take up. Stop it! I will draw Chica burger emote for you. Are you gonna make me a burger in the emote, or are you gonna make Chica a burger? I'm a chef. I'll make it happen. Stop! I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied. Everybody in chat's dunking on me tonight. No, you guys aren't dunking on me. I won't say that. You guys are very kind and haven't been dunking on me. And I appreciate that because I've been sensitive this week. Oh man, would you guys mind really fast if I ran to the little hamster's room? I should have done that while I was having my internet issues, but I was so like ready to just fix everything that I like just focused. I focused and then I got back live and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Picks up a basketball and dunks on. Stop! Don't do that! Be sure to wash your hands. Of course! I'm a germaphobe. I would totally not forget to wash my hands. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. Be good, okay? Be good. Be right back. Mr. Bark, hello. Hello, I'm back. I did mute, I just pressed it as I was getting up. Give me a quick sec here to get resituated. Welcome back, thank you. Give me like 2 seconds, okay? Thank you for the welcome backs. Anyway, yeah. Cool. Now that it feels like, fingers crossed, I don't think it's going to... Hi, Irregular! Hello, hello! Since I don't think it's gonna scuff anymore, we should be good to start the game in a sec. Hopefully. But the third redeem is missing its emoji, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I'll add that to my list of things to take care of this weekend. Wonder what's going on. I thought I had one on there, but that's okay. That's okay. Hope you have a good stream. I'm gonna munch and lurk. Enjoy your munchin'. Thank you for the lurk, boob. Alright, so... Oh, big yawn. I'm a little sleepy today. Not enough Puyos. That's what everybody's saying. We need more Puyos. Be back in chat once the hands are free. Okie dokie. Godspeed. Make me some too, whatever you're cooking. Let's see. Okay. So, I think I'm going to use my overlay today. I need to make food soon. I'll probably lurk a bit, but it is an oven thing, so I'll be pretty active still. Okay, that sounds good. Plus, like, it's not, while it is going to be a fun stream, it's not going to be like, you're not going to miss a whole lot just by, like, being up and about, so you don't have to worry about that. We're playing a visual novel tonight. It's an Otome game called Him, the Smile in Bloom. Judging a book by its cover, I think the boys I'm most interested in right now are the purple-haired ones. The purple-haired one and the one with the dark red hair is handsome. They're all handsome, but those two are my types. I especially like the purple-haired guy's thick eyebrows. It's a Korean chicken thingy. I don't know much about it, but goddamn it, is it good? I get it from Costco. Hi, Malice! Yeah! So it sounds like we're kind of on a similar page right now. We should see what their personalities are like. So, when I reached out to P-Cube about this one, I thought it would be kind of fun because it's very springy. That's the vibe I was getting. So I was kind of like, I read the synopsis and I was like, this looks really cute. I kind of want to play it. Can you hook a hamster up? And they were just like, yes, hamster, we'll hook you up. So, that brings us to now. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll start a new game then. New game. See, the backgrounds and stuff are really pretty in this too, honestly. Hold on, let me take a quick swig of water. Because I'm going to be reading. My cat is sitting so indignantly in front of my monitor. Aw, you should let her pick the boy. We should let her pick the boy. I must have let her pick the Puyo him. Okay. Flowers. Beautiful blooms of life that sprout forth from growing plants. Okay, Daisy, who's your favorite? Oh, Kitty picks the boy. Their vivid colors enrich our souls as they display the tangible passing of seasons. But they just aren't. I gotta get used to reading. Maybe I should have practiced before I booted it up. But they aren't just things of beauty. People have attributed a variety of emotions to the image of different flowers and have raised them with love. By the station in a certain town sits Philflower, a lone flower shop. In this shop, with its array of colorful blossoms, exist stories that all stem from flowers. One such story is flanked by the flower of happiness, Tweedia. A hard-working younger man and a woman afraid of love. The tale of two people bearing scars of burned trust, finding true happiness at long last. Also, I'm just assuming you guys are going to want it the same way we did last time. I would leave the voices on but still read over. What's the joke? Did I miss the joke? It might have went over my head. I can read! Another tale revolves around the flower of gratitude, Mimosa. A man who has never known true love, and a woman unrefined in matters of the heart. The tale of two people dishonest with their feelings, and the secret love that comes to bloom between them. It's a cocktail. Our third story follows the flower of love, Anemone. Oh, are we gonna pick which flower? Chat, pay attention to these stories and we'll decide which one we want to go for. An oblivious and timid man, and a woman with an unyielding will. The tale of two people united in their feelings, finally connecting as one. And the final tale concerns the flower of passion, Nandina. A man whose love has grown through distance, and a woman at the mercy of her own smoldering emotions. The tale of two who burn with yearning until their dreams become a reality. Hi, False! Welcome! Like flashing a smile to a beautiful flower. These tales recount bittersweet days with the men who shower their beloved with affection. I'll show you a love so sweet, even the flowers might smile at it. Him the smile and bloom. These are tales of love and the flowers that bind them. Oh, are we not picking a flower straight off the bat then? Oh, we're already getting the opening. This opening is good. All of the background art for this game that I've seen already is so pretty. Aw, he's kind of cute though. He's cute, but not the cutest. I'm being so shallow. Oh, look at his long sleeves! Oh, there's different protagonists too. Which makes sense, they were all different protagonists in the pictures. That's cool. They're cute. They're cute too. Oh, it's really difficult. Oh, the pink-haired boy is cute too. You can't romance him though. Yumi Joshi heart, right? I need to see when they, if they're gonna lift the embargo for Genso Manege. Cause I kinda wanna play more with you guys. This art's cute too. Okay, so we do select a character. The red guy, I think I like the red guy too, actually. I like his fashion too. He's cute. But I will give it a couple of minutes. I wonder, should we put up a poll? The redhead? So far it seems like a unanimous redhead route. I can do a poll, Hammie. If you want. I feel like, I'll hover on him for now. I like this music. It's really good. Pick boy. do I get to vote in it too? I want to vote too. Wii series ass music. I like it though. Redhead is kudere. Aww. That does sound fun. You don't see kudere very often. I thought it was funny. Oh my god. This is way more split up than I thought it would be. But the redhead is winning. Stand by harem route. You gotta pick one, Crow. You gotta pick one. I don't think so because there's 4 different girls too. The blue-haired one kind of looks like Altair a little bit. Blue-haired one sounds cute. They all are really cute. The purple-haired one kind of looks like Kojak from Dramatical Murder. So I think that's kind of like, I was like, ooh, you're pretty. He does have the, see, that's what I'm saying. See, Kissy got me. If no one got me, see, Kissy got me. Let's see. I did vote for him for that. Completely valid. Based Crow, that's right. Alright, poll is almost over, guys. If you haven't voted, get your vote in. Oh my god, Redhead just jumped up to 6. Informed decision. I can get behind that. I'm kind of sad because with how far I can play this game, I wonder if we're gonna get very many like romantic moments, because we can only go in like 3 chapters. All right, our kudere boy wins. Romantic moments. You know, nothing is stopping me from potentially playing this on Discord at some point too. Just not streaming it, maybe. I'll have to inquire. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey! It gives me more information if I select him. Nandina, the quiet one in the store. There are several female customers who confess their love to him, who were taken by the smile he sometimes shows. He enjoys taking care of plants more than socializing with others. Although he doesn't know... I can't read the rest. Godspeed, Hexlin. He's calm and quiet, straight to the point. So he's gonna be kind of blunt. Can my sensitive ass handle this guy this week? Let's find out. You're about to start Tenya Minami's route. Are you sure? Yep, I think we're sure. Oh, I get to make her name? She also kind of looks like... She also kind of looks like me a little. But like more mature. 996. Daisy wanted me to tell you this. I don't know what it means. I think it's the gray eyes and still the brown shade in the hair. Perfect. Good job, chat. You picked the right one. The someday that I dreamed of. Chapter 1. I'm finally back. Did I just talk like it's me? I'm finally back. As I lug my hefty suitcase, I breathe a sigh of relief and glance around the airport lobby. It sure is great to be home. I was welcomed by familiar words in the chatter around me and all the signboards decorated with kanji. Good thing I can't read. Even the unbearable humidity I'd always hated made me feel right at home. That's proof of just how dry it was over there. Wow, I never thought I'd miss Japan's subtropical climate. As soon as I'd landed, the air already felt full of the lingering summer heat. It hit me when I'd left the plane and stepped foot onto the boarding bridge to the airport terminal. The air was so wet, it felt like I was practically swimming in its humidity. Hammie, mature? Me, I'm mature. Ta-da! But, of course, once I'd entered the properly cooled airport walls, that feeling instantly evaporated. Oh, my passport. Better make sure to put this in a safe place. I was still holding on to the precious booklet after getting through immigration. The last page I saw before I put it away displayed my name and picture, Hamela Hampter. I wonder when the next time I'll use this will be. I don't even want to think about traveling right now, though. My relief to be home and my weariness from traveling created a fog in my brain. I had been living out of the country for over 2 years now. It was neither short nor long, but nevertheless more than enough time for me. Ever since graduating college, right up until this moment, it's felt like a never-ending marathon. Trying to remember everything that happened was just too much. Just the thought made my heart grow heavy. Nope, not now. I just got back. This is no time to get down in the dumps. I need to let loose and do something fun. I put a stop to the trip down memory lane that was flooding my brain and lifted my head back up. There were so many things I had wanted to do once I was back home. But number one on that list is eating some Japanese food. I also want to take a long bath. With that thought in mind, I spotted my parents in the throng of waiting people. But I was somehow able to push down the flood of emotions threatening to pour out in the same moment. It'll be okay. I can totally handle this. Humidity, heat, sounds like Houston. Dragging my suitcase behind me, I began walking forward. It had been a few days since I'd made my big return to Japan. Since today was my day off, I decided to visit a flower shop close to my workplace. Flower. It was a popular brand of flower shop with multiple branches open not only across the city, but the whole nation. The Tsubakino branch of Flower had been one of my favorite places to spend my time since my school days. They not only featured seasonal flowers, but a wide variety of houseplants, so I never got tired of walking in. Oh, she's cute. Oh my, is that Hammie? It's been far too long. The person who immediately called out my name as I walked in was the Tsubakino branch shop manager, Kozui Arisawa. I'd become a familiar face to her over the years during my visits, so we'd become quite close. It really has been too long. Glad I get to see your face around here again, though. Wait, is that a Sea Kissy variant? Sea Kissy, do you have any comment? Her smile was as charming as ever. She looked even more beautiful than she did last time I saw her. Oh, here. It's not much, but I brought you a souvenir. They're maple cookies. Oh, maple cookies are so good. Concerned about my sanity? I'm sorry. Why, thank you. Classics make the best souvenirs, you know. They look so good. I'll share them with the other staff. And as thanks, why don't you take this? Huh? Land cozy. I was gonna say she kissy. Get it? What Kozui handed me was a bouquet of baby's breath flowers. I do really like land cozy. I feel bad giving you a practice bouquet from one of our part-timers, but please take it if you like. Oh no, thank you so much. She gave me flowers. The numerous tiny white bulbs of the baby's breath were modest, but cute. As I accepted the flowers, I was met by a faintly sweet scent that made my lips unknowingly rise in a soft smile. How was your job over there, by the way? Pretty rough, to say the least. Obviously, the language barrier was hard, but the cultural differences were tough too. Air cozy. I'll bet. Putting all that aside, getting transferred to a botanical garden in Canada right after starting is hard enough. Squee cozy. I like squee cozy a lot. That's right. That was the exact reason I'd left Japan. I'd been working at a botanical garden in the city, but got transferred to our Canadian sister city for the sake of international relations. I had only just graduated from college and was still full of dreams and ambition. Noizumi from Shenmue? I've never played Shenmue. I should do that at some point. Oh, no, I accidentally... Hold on, okay. Oh! Wait, hold on. What did I do? But that reminds me. I heard you'd be there for 3 years, so you came back 1 year early? Oh, that's right. Actually, they told me they were short on staff here and wanted me back. Seems like it's a tough job no matter what, but I'm glad to have you back so soon, Hammie. I felt relieved to hear those words come out of Kozui's lips so easily. From there, the conversation turned to stories about my transfer location at the Botanical Garden in Canada. It's on a totally different level to ours. It's my workplace, yet I still got lost more times than I could count at first. It was that big? But I suppose everything's bigger in Canada. You're not wrong. But I learned a lot from it because of that. They had a ton of rare plants there too, so it felt like every day was a new discovery. Hearing you talk about it so fondly makes me want to go there to study flowers too. Turning to look at the new arrival, I saw that a man had just walked into the shop. Must be a customer. Gesturing with my eyes that we should cut our talk short, Kozui instead waved him down. Good work today, Chica. Chica, stop lurking! You're in this game! Yay! I summoned him! Oh, thanks! That a customer you're talking to? That's right, this is your first time meeting, isn't it, Hammie? This guy is Chikashi Utsugi. My first model did have pink hair. They put you in a video game! They put you in here! How's it hanging? I'm good, thank you. My name is Hamela Hampter. Hammie just gave me these. Do you mind putting them in the staff room? Let's all eat them together later. Whoa, she gave us something to snack on? Holy cow, these are maple cookies, right? These look dope. Hampter, thanks a bunch. Hampter thinks a bunch is taking me out. Pink is the manliest color. Just look at Tomba. Pink is a manly color. You should embrace it. Embrace the manliness. Everybody point and laugh at the bot. Haha, bot. Get out of here. Thank you, Kissy. Hampter. Hold on, I'm going to give you guys that one for free because I'm in a good mood.
Hamster.
Mwah! I hope you like how they taste. He kind of reminds me of Tidus. Yeah, he kind of, if you made him blonde, he would look like Tidus, and he kind of acts like it too. I like Tidus. They smell super good, so I'm sure they're killer. I can't wait to stuff my face with him later. I like him. He's got the enthusiasm. Heather's got the enthusiasm too. Utsugi took the bag from Kozui before bowing his head to me and vanishing into the back of the shop. I like Titus too. He's one of my favorite FF pro tags. Yeah, I like him quite a bit. I don't think I could ever decide on my favorite pro tags because I like all of them a lot. But I'm particularly fond of Noctis from 15. I think he's a cutie. Oh, but I really like everyone. Bartz is my number one in my heart. Oh, Bartz is cute though. I also really like Furion. He's almost too energetic. He started working part-time here right after you left. Tsubakino was full of colleges and trade schools, so there were plenty of students who worked part-time in the area after school. Feels like a Kaoru twin. Chat! Chat! I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. Get close. Okay, are you close? Are you close, chat? We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, okay? I went to my niece's recital yesterday, right? I went out of town. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I got there. There was, I wish I could show you, chat. I wish I could show you so bad. There was a kid there cosplaying one of the twins from Oron High School Host Club, and he played the violin. And this happened. I was completely thrown off by this. I was like, oh man, there's a kid cosplaying here, and he's not just cosplaying, he's cosplaying anime from my generation. And he had the light blue blazer, the black pants, and the bright hair, and the tie and everything. But that just made me think I needed to tell you guys that, like, really bad. I saw him and I was like, but it's kind of like also I didn't want to make a big deal about it, you know? Because then, like, I already looked kind of like a dork there, I'm not going to lie. I brought some stuff for the day trip. Like, I brought my Steam Deck and I put it in an Ita bag. So I had my Ita bag on me. And I definitely probably looked like a dork because I had an Ita bag. But that being said, I was just kind of like, my jaw dropped. My jaw hit the floor. I look like a dork. You are a dork. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Anyway, we don't have to be so close anymore, chat. We don't have to be this close anymore. And plus, I paid this hamster to stare at you. Okay, moved my microphone back so we can talk at a normal, very high, loud volume and read more. Hammie has an Ita bag in a children's party. No, it was a orchestra recital. And I bought my Ita bag because it's one of my few bags that isn't like. It's a nice size between purse and messenger bag because I didn't want to take a really big bag with me because I was going to have to take it into the school with me. But, so I was like, you know what? I've been working on this Ita bag lately and I'm a little embarrassed to like wear it anywhere, but if there's anywhere I could get away with wearing it, I think I get mistaken for a kid often enough that I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'll just wear the stupid bag. So I did. But yeah, I was in awe. Because it's like, you know, I saw another kid there. He was wearing a Danganronpa shirt. And I was like, okay, that tracks. But like a kid cosplaying Oran High School Host Club, it really threw me off. I was imagining that meme of the guy mansplaining when we were close. You should do it more often. What anime is on the bag? I can show you guys my bag. Give me a second. I think I posted it in the Discord, so I'm just gonna pull the picture from the Discord. Let's see. Where did I put this? Oh, thank you for the head pats. I added a few things to it, so this isn't the most recent picture, but it's my favorite Final Fantasy XIV boy. Oh god, such a big picture. So yeah, I have an Améric bag and I was like, I'll take it with me. because it fits my Steam Deck, it fits my, like, all the stuff in my purse. But yeah, my Ita bag, so cute, thank you. I really want to, like, get lace to put where the pins actually stick to the bag itself, to kind of give it a little bit more oomph in the background of the bag itself. But for now, I'm just kind of throwing stuff on it, and I think it looks nice. Anyway, I'll go ahead and take that off now, and we'll get back to the Otome game. Yeah, welcome back, Ad Game. I hope you didn't miss us too much. Apparently, Utsugi was one such student. From what I heard, only a small number of the students who worked here part-time 2 years ago were still working here. Hi, Grimbay! Welcome, welcome! I hope you're doing well today. I'm scared of the dangly bits falling off because I have that happen to me way too much. So here, I'll put it back on the screen to show you, but if you get specifically, for like Ita bag, here, let me show you. I'll show you close up. So there's actually a layer of plastic that holds everything in. I love the keychains where they're hanging from their coat or something. I like those too. They're some of my favorite. I got one of them on there that looks like that. But yeah, there's a layer of plastic outside all of the pins so you don't lose anything. And then they make a lot of bags that'll have that. And then I got a little plushie. Oh, it's an actual Ita bag. Were them lights? I haven't gotten lights for it yet. I was wanting to put the lace in first, and then I think I might see if I can fit lights. I definitely want to put lights in my Gilgamesh bag because I think he would be extra like that. Hooray! But yeah. No, I understand. I don't put buttons like flat out on a bag anymore because I'm too scared. I had this really cute keychain a long time ago of Naege Makoto from Danganronpa 1. And I lost it, and that was almost my, Joker backstory almost, because he was really cute and pudgy. Oh, it was such a cute keychain, too. I was devastated. Alright, back on track. I keep getting distracted. Oh no, I gotta yawn, though. I guess it makes sense that most people would quit the closer they get to graduation. That just goes to show how much it can change in 2 years. Like the neighborhood getting a new convenience store, or your neighbor's puppy getting fully grown. Gil, extra? Never. He's putting in the correct amount of effort and we should keep up. Absolutely, you're right. You're totally right. Also, I keep accidentally tripping my tracking. Let me fix it really fast. It's because my microphone pop filter is in the way. There we go. I know, I love my Gilgamesh Ita bag because I wear it whenever I cosplay Enkidu. And it's perfect. It's the best. Or my old room becoming a glorified storage unit for my folks. Yeah, they really turned my room into that. Giving the excuse that they thought I'd only come back after 3 years, they converted it into their personal closet. Thank you for the lurk, Grimbay. It wasn't a very big apartment, so it did make sense, some sense to get some use out of a room that wouldn't be used for years. My return to Japan was pretty last minute, but I only have myself to blame for not telling them about it earlier. When I told this to Kozue, she furrowed her brows and laughed bitterly, saying, "Sounds about right." When I moved out on my own and then came back to my parents' place to visit, they'd also turned my room into storage. Guess that kind of thing happens in every family, huh? But isn't it hard to organize your things with their stuff everywhere too? It is. That's why I feel like I should use this as an opportunity to move out on my own too. The truth is, I'd already started looking for my own place the day after I got back. I thought it would be a good chance to turn my life around. Oh no, I can't stop yawning. I'm so eepy, chat. Where do you think? Oh no, hold on. I gotta change the category. Okay, sorry, it's very important for my sponsorship that I play this on the right category. Sorry about that. Wahoo! Good question. Tsubakino is a good place to live too, but I was considering it at first, but it'd be a bit awkward having my workplace and living space so close, you know? I get you, girl. Do you have any other deal breakers? Well, since I'm moving, I'd love to shorten my commute as well. Oh, and I'd love to have a wonderful flower shop like Phil Flower nearby, too. Wahoo! Hearing me say that, Kozui said, ah, as if she just remembered something. Maybe the station next to this one, Sakuragamori, would fit the bill. Sakuragamori? Yeah, we have a branch in front of the station there. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I have, but the Tsubakino branch is where I do most of my flower shopping, so I haven't stopped by. Actually, it was recently refurbished, so it's totally brand new. The inside is super gorgeous and fancy now. They also have a lot of products we don't sell here, so you should give it a try sometime. Ooh. If you're searching for a new place, you should start by checking out the vibe in the area you want to live. You have a point. There's an outdoor shopping mall in front of the station, too, so it's fairly lively and super convenient. A shopping mall? That's nice. If it's the next town over, it's also convenient for work, too. One-sama? She does give that vibe, doesn't she? I'd always passed it on to my train to work, so I'd never really been there before, though. It's close to work and has a mall. It even has a Phil Flower branch, so it's basically perfect. Just then, my eyes happened to meet the ticking hands of the clock on the shop's wall. Ah, sorry for staying so long. I should get going. You don't have to worry about that. Please come back to hang out anytime. I will. Well, see ya. Bowing my head in goodbye, I left Phil Flower behind me. Sakuragamori. Yeah, let me add that to my list of possibilities. It was the first Saturday of September. I was busy watering the plants and wiping the sweat off my brow before the botanical garden's opening. It's still so hot. Buildings that let in lots of sunlight may be good for plants, but there are times they aren't so good for people. Despite the heat, when I looked at the healthily growing plants I was raising, I forgot all about my pooling sweat. Good morning. How are you all doing this fine morn, huh? Talking to them as if they were my babies, I checked on the condition of each plant I was in charge of. If any of them were to get sick, they would affect the plants all around them as well. Showing off plants isn't the only responsibility a botanical garden has. Since we also conserve rare plants, it was vital that we check them over closely each and every day. Good morning. You sure are lovely again today now, aren't you? Right around the time I was just finishing up my checkup on the plants, a bell chimed, signaling it was time for the garden to open. In a moment, the building will fill with a stream of customers, and I'll be surrounded by people. With my morning tasks at a reasonable stopping point, I moved on to the next item on my to-do list. Good morning. How were they today? When I got to my next destination, I traded updates with a coworker who was checking other plants. Morning. Nothing to report on my end. Getting to check on things with another person now that you're here, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders at this job. Glad to hear it. Alright, you have the afternoon off today, right, Hamster? So I guess we shouldn't be dilly-dallying too much on the planting. Nodding in agreement, I started prepping a big planter, some potting stones, and some soil. Hamster, you're in the middle of apartment hunting, are you? How's it been going so far? Actually, I'm taking the afternoon off to go look at a place today. Oh, really? Hopefully it'll be a one and done. But isn't moving again right after getting back to Japan going to be stressful? At my awkwardly trailing laugh, the girl suddenly clapped her hands as if remembering something. Oh yeah, I forgot the documents I have to turn in today. Huh? What should I do? If I don't turn those in, I'll totally get an earful from our section chief. Seeing her panic, I took a quick glance at the work I was doing before letting out a laugh to break her tension. Then you better go handle that now instead. But, Hampter, you're only here for the rest of the morning, right? I can plant all these by myself, don't worry. You're a total lifesaver, but are you really sure? Yeah, of course. Now, come on, get going already. Got it. I'm sorry again, and thanks. Section chief makes them sound like a paramilitary group. It kinda does, doesn't it? It sounds really intense. Maybe it means like a department manager, kind of? I feel like that would make a little more sense. Watching my coworker trot away, I let out a barely audible sigh. I said it again, saying I've got it was my bad habit. But it wasn't just on reflex, I really did want to help my coworker out. Alright, time to get planting. After really putting my back into it, the saplings were all neatly arranged on the table. Section chief, Japanese business is so serious. Gotta take work seriously. Secdoing is a very Japanese position. Ooh. I know when I worked at a comic book, well, it wasn't necessarily a comic book store. It was it was just kind of like a hobby store in a way. We sold video games, we sold comic books, we sold CDs and like music and vinyls, and then we had a kids section. But every department had their own manager there too. And it was very, very, it was a fun job. A little crazy in the around Christmas time, but it was a fun job. I'm trying to think. We had more. We also had a cafe. I never got to work at the cafe though because I wasn't trained for it. But I was in the video game section essentially. Video game and pop culture because I was a big old nerd. I say that as if I'm not still a big old nerd, but I am a big old nerd. To be honest, it was a lot to plant by myself, but I didn't mind doing it since this is what I love to do. I was a barista at Starbucks for like a week and a half, but it was a shitty kiosk Starbucks, so I didn't like it. And it was like less than a week. They were already like, okay, we're gonna leave you by yourself for a day. Are you ready for that? And I was like, I'm not ready. And then they were just like, well, good luck. And then they left me on my own. I was really sad. I was really fumbling. And then I called in a few days later and I was like, I'm gonna quit actually. Sorry. And that was the only job I didn't give 2 weeks notice at. Hammie's a cute little nerd. At least you're not a small old nerd. There are a few different types of people in chat tonight. Did you misspell people's names on purpose? Nope, I didn't make it that far, really. Usually there was only like one person. Well, no, there's usually one other person with me. And then the day that I was working by myself, usually didn't have a whole lot of people, so I could just hand them the coffee. But it was when I started trying to close at the same time and people were still coming regularly. That was when I started to get overwhelmed and kind of like frustrated. But no, I don't even remember writing names on cups actually, but maybe that was a corner I cut. I was not well suited for that job. I want everybody to see how beautiful you guys are next year. The saplings I was conversing to while placing them in the planter were the Nandina. Bearing small fruits that looked like tiny red beads, it was an indispensable good luck charm on New Year's in Japan. This was all to prepare for our New Year's decorations we would place in the garden entryway for the holiday. While the Nandina is appreciated for the red fruits it bears, from the rainy season into summer, it also grows white flowers. Its tiny white flowers were so cute. They're one of my favorites. They also have a gentle, sweet smell. They were already long past their growing season, so they didn't have any flowers now. But when I thought of those white flowers and their sweet scent, I was taken back to my high school years on one particular summer day. And, of course, the face of one of my then classmates also sprang to mind. I wonder how Minami is doing now. That was the name of a boy from the same homeroom class in my second year of high school. We'd only truly had one real conversation with one another. That had been on just one single day during summer vacation. But for me, that brief moment on that day had become a memory I could never forget. But when you say you're alright, you aren't really alright, are you? What's Hammie's favorite flower? So, I really like sunflowers, but I also really like... I just really like flowers. Hold on, I'm trying to think of the name. Sunflower for eating? I don't eat the sunflowers, just their seeds. I also really like, thinking. I feel a little silly because I forgot the name of them. Are they black-eyed Susans? Hold on, there's a proper name. I'm gonna look it up really fast. Yeah, black-eyed Susans! Is there another... There is a fancy name for them. But they also kind of look like sunflowers too, a little bit, but just on a smaller scale. Let me show you. I also really like baby's breath. I think it's fun to put together like fake flower bouquets, and I always find myself grabbing baby's breath because of it. Here, let me show you what a black-eyed Susan looks like really quick. Maybe it doesn't want me to. I wish I could bring this picture into OBS, but it's giving me a hard time. This is a black-eyed Susan. I also like daffodils. I think daffodils are really cute. What else? What else do I like? I just really like flowers, honestly. Lilies are cute. Yeah, I'm the type of person where if I just got any kind of flower, I could appreciate them. But sunflowers and black-eyed Susans are my favorite, I think. Let's see. But when you say you're alright, you aren't really alright, are you? Minami's voice echoed in my mind. Those words weighed heavy on my heart. But I desperately tried to deny his words. I'm okay. I really am. I'll make it okay anyway. Taking a deep breath to calm myself, I felt the scent of the soil and fresh greenery around me enter my lungs. Then I narrowed my eyes to take a look up at the clear autumn sky. Guys, I said this was a very springy novel, and it is, it's in autumn. Do you have yellow lilies on your basket? So funny you say that. I have my, Final Fantasy, like, collectible shelf behind me, right? So, I, cosplayed Aerith from Final Fantasy VII at Anime Central last year, and I made a flower basket to go with me. It was pretty fun. I really like Aerith, so I was really excited to finally get to cosplay her. And I would hand out flowers to people who were just nice to me. Cause I did that at one point when I was like in middle school going to high school. I cosplayed Aerith, but how she looks in Kingdom Hearts 2 in Before Crisis. And I passed out flowers there too, so I actually did her normal outfit, her pink dress, for Anime Central last year. And I remember this is really, really cute. ran into a, did you give yourself hair vents? I did. Well, at least my wig I did. It was kind of, it was a little messy. If I wear that cosplay again, I'd like to do the wig a little bit nicer because it's really hard to travel with cosplay wigs. They get kind of squished, especially if you have to put them in a suitcase. But, yeah, no, last year I went to Anime Central and I passed out flowers again. And, there was a, Cloud cosplayer who was taking pictures with a big fancy camera. And he was like, he had approached me first. He was like, can I take your picture? And I was like, yeah, of course. Do you want a flower? And he took my picture and I gave him a flower. And it was kind of adorable because I saw this cosplayer wear that flower all weekend. Every time I like ran into him, even when I wasn't cosplaying Aerith, he still had the flower. And I was like, aw. And I ran into him again on Sunday. And I was like, you still have the flower. I'm glad you liked it so much. And he was just like, yeah, I was wondering. I didn't feel like I like stuck out because there's a lot of Cloud cosplayers everywhere. And I felt like I was missing something because I didn't have like a sword or a weapon or just anything like that. And so you gave me a flower and I was like, I gotta wear this all weekend. And I was like, oh. But I guess it like had made his weekend. And I was like, that's adorable, okay? Anyway, yeah, that was like my favorite story from Anime Central last year. It was really good. It was really sweet. I was like, oh my god, you're gonna give me cute aggression. Hold on just a sec. I want to pet Mr. Bark really fast. Hi, Mr. Bark. But yeah, I want to go to another convention because it's been a bit. I haven't gone in like over a year.
Hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy. Johnny says hello, Mr. Bark. Here, I'm gonna also take a quick sip of water. I accidentally burnt my tongue on dinner tonight. I made, it was really hot today, but I still made soup. I made sausage tortellini soup, and it came out really good, but I ate it way too I started eating it way too quickly. It was still too hot. Alright. Whew, I'm so glad that worked out. In comparison to this morning, my heart felt unbelievably light. The planting went a little long, but I still made it in time for my meeting with the realtor. The apartment I'd gone to check out had been even better than the pictures. I realized I didn't get to that point of the story. Anyway, I still have my flower basket sitting on my shelf behind me. So yeah, it's got yellow and white lilies in it. I also gave some to, there is a Wall Market Tifa with a Wall Market Cloud. I gave them flowers too. And then they were like, let's take a selfie together. And so we took selfies together. And, there was also a really nice, there was a really nice Yuffie and Tifa. I also gave them flowers. I gave a lot of flowers out that weekend. I almost gave out every flower in my basket, but then I was like, oh, I should make sure I keep some for myself. But I kept a few. Alright, now back to the game. The apartment I'd gone to check out had been even better than the pictures. The surrounding area also more than met my expectations, so I signed a contract right on the spot. There was no reason to wait since everything was going so smoothly. I even decided my move-in date, so now all I had to do was pack up my things. With this, my commute will be easier, and I won't have to curl up in a ball on my own bed anymore and sleep all around the stuff. That reminds me, since I was living in a share house back in Canada, this will be my first time ever living alone. Living in a share house with people from all over the world had been fun, and certainly lively. But if I had to be honest, living with others did get tiring. That's why I dreamed of living on my own someday. Realizing that wish would finally come true was thrilling beyond compare. But still, Sakuragamori's shopping mall really is as bustling as Kozui made it out to be. It's so nice here. There are a ton of stores around it, so as long as I stop by here, I probably can find anything I would ever need. Thinking it was a waste I hadn't even come here sooner, I glanced in all directions around me as I walked. We got Fashion Style Miami, Sweets Cake Shop, and this looks like a deli. Just then, a familiar sign popped into view. Oh, it's Phil Flower. Before me was the Sakuragamori Phil Flower branch that Kozui had told me about. The flowers lined up in their vases seemed to be growing quite well, even just by looking at a distance. I should use this as a chance to buy something to celebrate deciding where to move. Practically skipping in my chair, I headed towards Phil Flower. I wonder what I should get. It's a bit early, but maybe I could go with a fall flower like Narine or something. Oh, welcome! As I entered the shop, the cheerful voice of a staff member met my ears. But as I was listening to his welcome, my eyes had already started scanning the vicinity. Maybe it was because I'd come before the rush hour of people heading home, but it was only me and the male staff member inside. Thanks to that, I was able to peruse the flowers at my leisure. She told me they'd just finished refurbishing the inside, but even still, this is a totally different vibe from the Tsubakino branch. Just like Kozui said, they have a ton of varieties here. They even have more houseplants than Tsubakino does. I'll handle the customers, so you go ahead and take your break, Tenya. Okay, thanks. I thought they would only have a bit on display, but with this much variety, I didn't even know where to look. Oh, dahlias. These have large petals and are so pretty. This type is lovely too. They even have lots of colors available for the coxcombs. Is that how you say that? They're all so vibrant. Seeing all the flowers available, I couldn't help but get excited. However, I didn't see any Narine. Maybe they don't have any. Just as I thought that, the tall staff member rushed to my side. Excuse me, miss, are you looking for anything? Oh, yes, I was wondering if you had any Narine here. Hearing my request, the staff member took a brief look around the shelves before giving me a slightly troubled smile. Narine, right? I'll check if it's in stock, so please wait here. Thank you very much. He leapt for the register and began asking questions to another member of the staff. They may not have any in stock. If that's the case, I guess I'll go for something else. After a minute or two, the other staff member approached me instead. There he is, chat. There he is. Welcome. About the Narine you're looking for. We plan to have it in stock by the beginning of October. I'm sorry, we don't have it yet. Oh, not at all. I thought it might be a little too early. So I was right. They don't have it. Time to pick a different flower, but I have no clue what to choose. The dahlias from earlier were good, though, if I surrounded them with some big leaves and a bouquet. Seeing how deep in thought I was over which flower to choose, I felt the new staff member let out a small chuckle next to me. Instead, how about this dahlia? Oh yes, then I'll take the dahlia. You know, that's the same type the class president of my old school used to grow in our class's flower vase. Wait, huh? At the unexpected words, I panicked and turned to look behind me. Oh, you finally looked my way. Oh no! Is this the boy? Oh, Mr. Bark is getting so cozy comfy right now. Do you like listening to me read? Oh, you're sweet. Could it be, or am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? His Riz. I want Riz. Should I try and Riz him up? Am I dreaming is kind of romantic. Oh, you finally looked my way. Am I dreaming? Do you not remember after all? But it just can't be him, can it? When he saw me frozen in disbelief, he furrowed his brows, seemingly disappointed. Well, we didn't talk that much, I guess. No, we disappointed him! No, that's not it. I was just surprised to see you. It's Minami, right? We were in the same class in our second year of high school. Oh. Yeah, it's me. I'm glad to see you really do remember me. Though his expression had hardly changed, it felt like there was now a hint of relief on his features. Minami narrowed his eyes, seeming nostalgic. On the other hand, I couldn't even pretend to hide my shock at our sudden reunion. Ooh, we got a CG. It's been a long time. Yeah, it really has. It was only just today that I'd suddenly remembered him. I never would have dreamed I'd actually run into him the same day. Hammie took him on a roller coaster of emotion. This boy needs it. Have you seen his lore? My heart rate, it's beating a mile a minute right now. Placing a hand over my thumping heart, I tried to calm myself down in my head. I couldn't tell if he'd caught on to my distress or not, but kinda does look like Sophie and Howl, huh? Minami continued the conversation as he stood behind me. Class Prez, you're a little different now, so I didn't recognize you at first, but I'm glad we ran into each other again. Huh? Girl, she is so frazzled. He's happy to see me, Minami of all people? Why? I was so shocked by the unexpected words, my voice caught in my throat. I threw him a glance to see if he'd noticed my shock, but Minami's expression hadn't changed. I'm sure there's no deeper meaning to it. He's probably just glad to have run into an old classmate. Are you on your way home from work? Yeah, I wanted to stretch my legs a bit today, so I decided to walk around Sakuragamori. When I get nervous, my mouth keeps chattering away to the point I'll say anything and everything that comes to mind. So this means Minami works here, doesn't it? I never would have thought he was so close this whole time. Can't blame in-game Hamela Hampter. Yeah. He even works at a Phil Flower of all places. Just as I was once again reeling from how small the world truly was, what Minami said next left me even more down for the count. No. Say, do you have time after this? I get off work pretty soon. Let's get a drink together. He wants to go drinking, chat. Well, but... Girl, get it together. You gotta get it together. You can't? Do you have something planned after this? Seeing his head lower in disappointment, there is no way I could turn him down. It's not that I don't have any plans. No plans. Then it's settled. Oh no, I got excited and I didn't let him talk. This isn't me being punked, is it? This is real, right? Why is Minami, of all people, inviting me out for a drink? That unanswerable question began looping inside my head. But as if to blow those worries away, Minami had even called me by my old nickname, Class Prez. Sorry to leave you hanging when I invited you. Feel free to just pick wherever and wait inside. I'll meet you right after when I get off work. Okay, sure. Are you alright with a place by the station? Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, we should probably exchange numbers, huh? We're gonna exchange numbers, chat. He said so. He immediately whipped out his phone from his apron pocket and began tapping away. He then pointed his screen towards me, flashing me the messaging app he uses. This is my ID. Thanks, just wait a second. Was Hammie in the student council? No, I was in newspaper, though. I was in newspaper and, what else was I in? Japanese club, hey, can I get your line? Do the shake thing where you hold your phones near each other and you shake it. Let me show you all my stickers. I don't use Line anymore because it started getting really buggy. But I had a lot of good stickers on that app. I kind of miss them sometimes. I was just thinking when I was talking to someone on Discord, I was like, man, I have the perfect Urusei Yatsura Loom sticker I could have used in this situation. I just need to make a Discord server for all of my emotes and put them in there since I use Nitro. And then I had some of the I needed to use one of my steel stickers tonight, or your seal stickers tonight. You actually never used the shake thing in Line yet, ever? No? I used it maybe once or twice, to be honest, but it was still fun. Sorry, give me a second. I'm a little eepy tonight. The saddest thing about Line being super laggy for me now is that I don't get to see my I'm in love with the villainous theme every day. Oh, I know. I had some really good Final Fantasy stickers. I had the 14 line stickers and they're so cute. I like the little, there's a Horsefort one where he's doing the tut-tut thing and he's got his arm flexed. That one's so good. And then, I had, this one that I think is just Aerith and she just goes, Yatta! And I use that one a lot. Thanks, just wait a second. I quickly pulled up the same app and I read his code. My screen was now showing me Minami's name and icon. Oh, it's a cat. How cute. I added you. Did you get it? Yeah, thanks. I got it. Once you pick a place, drop me a message, okay? Sure thing. Well, see you later. Yeah, later. I was so flustered I ended up just repeating his own words back to him. Lowering my head slightly in a bow, I left Phil Flower. Once I left the shop, I was met with an already darkened sky. Let's see, what's a place nearby that looks like they serve alcohol? Let's go to this cake shop. They might not have alcohol, but we could get tea. Scanning the area left and right, I softly placed a hand across my chest. My heart's still pounding. Not only did I reunite with Minami, but we're about to go drinking together. This can't be real. All of it was so out of left field, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. My shock aside, I never would have expected Minami to be working at a flower shop. The Minami of my memories was still nothing but a high schooler. He'd never even shown the slightest interest in flowers. He hadn't even known the names of any of the flowers back then. Why was that, anyway? I wanted to ask him about it. That was the simple desire that began to stir my heart. Just then, I heard the ping of a message notification. Looking down at my phone, I saw it was from Minami. Underneath my looking forward to it stamp, he'd simply sent, me too. It was just 2 words, but the simplicity alone was just like him. He's grown up a ton since back then, but I guess that part of him still hasn't changed. Without realizing, I felt myself let out a small giggle. Wait, a restaurant! I still haven't found one! Also, give me like 2 seconds, chat. There we go. Walking a little further, I spotted a casual bar that seemed to fit the bill. Everything on the menu out front looks good, so I guess I'll pick this place. Climbing the stairs up to the restaurant itself, all I could think about was Minami. Being a bit of a bad boy amongst his peers, he'd also stood out because of his good looks. My classmate, Minami. Why would he, of all people, decide to work at a flower shop of all things? What's he been up to since we graduated? The questions I wanted to ask him just kept piling up. I couldn't hold back my excitement at all. Chapter 2, One and Only. Oh man, that was the first chapter already. I opened the door to the bar and a staff member immediately came to greet me. Welcome, how many will be in your party, ma'am? Oh, 2. The other person will be coming later. Got it. Let me take you to your seat then. Normally, I would never dare to enter a bar alone, but I could go inside it like nothing, knowing I would soon be accompanied by a date. I sat in the seat I was led to and opened up the menu. Where's the entree that was written on the menu outside? Oh, there it is. I want to get this for sure. It had been a while since I'd gotten back, but I was still craving Japanese food. Dashimaki egg rolls sound good. I should also get... I wonder what kind of food Minami likes. This place seems to mostly serve yakitori though. Oh, I would fuck up some yakitori right now. I chose a few dishes that piqued my interest and went ahead and ordered. I may have ordered a bit too much. Oh, like I couldn't eat again tonight, but if yakitori was put in front of me, I would probably misbehave. I'll just tell him that I can eat whatever he doesn't like. In response to my message telling him the bar's name and location, he replied with, I'm just on my way out now. It doesn't take that long to walk here from Phil Flowers, so he should be here any minute. Welcome. How many will be in your party, sir? Oh, I'm meeting someone inside. We have a customer who's meeting another guest. At the employee shout, I looked up. When I did, I saw Minami looking around the restaurant from the entrance. Minami! Oh, there you are. I like his oversized sweater. That looks cozy. Can I steal it? After raising my hand to signal where I was, our eyes locked and he rushed over to sit across from me. Sorry for the wait. Oh, don't worry, I only just got here. You must be hungry though since you just got off work. Yeah, I am. Want to order anything? Class Prez, what are you drinking? A beer. Pointing over to the glass of beer that I'd received, Minami's eyes widened in a look of surprise I'd never seen from him. Wow, you drink? Then I'll have some too. But the foam's already gone. I should have let you know you could drink before I came. I had a beer the other day, chat. Me and my friends went to go get Korean barbecue, and I got beer. Are you proud of me? It was really yummy. I could go for another beer. Man, this game's making me crave. It's no big deal. I just felt bad having the table empty, so I ordered a few things is all. Maybe it was the bustling bar atmosphere, but I was shockingly able to talk without getting sheepish. I see. Does that mean you already ordered some food, too? Yeah, I just ordered randomly, though. Is that okay? Oh, so I may have ordered too much. That's fine. I'm not picky. I also know this place, so anything you pick is bound to be good. Making you crave twinks? No, a beer! So you come here often? Sometimes, with my coworkers. Just as I said, I see. A waiter passed us by. Oh, excuse me. Can I get one beer, please? I'll get right on it, sir. As the waiter hurried off, Minami placed a paper bag he'd been holding on the table. Before I forget, here. This is for me? It's just some dahlias from the shop to make up for the narine. The narine or narine? Narine. I'll just say narine. That's what I've been saying so far. Hold on just a second. I've got to blow my nose, I think. Okay, much better. Sorry about that. As he said this, Minami reached into the paper bag and handed me a bouquet. Along with the dahlias I'd seen in the shop, it also had panicum and smoke tree on either side. Huh, but I didn't pay for these. If it's okay with you, please take them. It's to celebrate seeing each other again. Man, he's being real sweet on me. Oh no, I feel guilty now. Say thank you! Say thank you! To celebrate seeing each other again? You're blushing? We're going blushy blushy. Hold on. Yeah, me too. I go blushy blushy. I was so happy to hear those words, I'd reached out my hand to take them without even thinking. Thanks, they're beautiful. The dahlias Minami handed me bore the most mesmerizing red petals. They were absolutely gorgeous. Their voluminous buds looked just like garnets. They're so cute. The corners of my lips naturally curved into a warm smile. I realized that Minami was staring at me from across the table as I did so. His expression was so gentle, I felt my cheeks grow red hot. Looking away quickly in a panic, I placed the bouquet back in the bag. I'll put this somewhere nice. Glad to hear it. Thanks. I should have been the one thanking him, yet for some reason he was thanking me. Thanks for agreeing to this since it was so sudden. Oh no, you don't have to thank me. I was a little surprised, but I had time. That part of you sure hasn't changed. Uh-huh. No, it's nothing. I couldn't read Minami's expression at all as he continued to talk, but our conversation was flowing without any awkward pauses or anything. But you were really okay with it? Going out for a drink alone with the guy? Your boyfriend wouldn't be happy, I'll bet. Oh, we could go ahead and snooze this ad. We're on a date right now, so it's important we see the date. Thank you, thank you. At the word boyfriend, I spat out my drink. Like I'd have a boyfriend. As soon as those words left my mouth, I'd realized there was no reason to deny it so desperately. I'm sure he'd only said that to be polite anyway. Or so I thought. I see, so you're single. Thank goodness for that. He said it with such relief, I was completely thrown for a loop. Wait, he was seriously wondering if I was single or not? He's coup-dated, but he's coming on strongly. Don't make me squeak. Subtle. I shook my head, pushing the thought away, as if. Just then, the waiter brought out Minami's beer. Low energy, strong Riz. That's me, that's me. I'm low energy, strong Riz, chat. Don't you think? Sorry about the wait. Here's your beer. Oh, that's mine. Thanks. He's no! Stop it! Subtle but big signs for the observant. Hammie will squee and nya. That's right. Nya! Well, cheers. As Minami raised his glass, I raised mine too, clinking them together. I don't know, Hammie, you better try rizzing me up so I can be sure. Super Manager, you're so pretty. Pretty lovely. As soon as our glasses left each other, Minami suddenly placed his lips to his beer and gulped it down. Mao got him. Run! Do you guys like my bark? I feel owned. Yeah, you were owned. You were owned. You will now proceed to turn into a corn cob. Penguin! Owned. Seeing you chug a beer like that makes me realize you really are an adult now. I think if someone told me that, I think I'd crumble into dust, I'm gonna be honest. You're drinking too, Class Prez. We've both grown up since then, you know. You guess you got me there. I couldn't hold back my laughter at still being called Class Prez in a bar of all places. But Minami tilted his head as though perplexed. Why are you laughing? Because, Minami, you've been calling me Class Prez this whole time. Oh, that? Guess you really aren't one anymore, huh? Sorry, I'll stop. No, he looks shocked! Look at him, he's blushing! He's cute, I like him! No, I didn't say you had to stop. I was just thinking you really always viewed me as the class president then, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I've just never called you by your last name.
Hamster.
Before. Being called by my last name out of nowhere made my heart skip a beat. Say it again.
Hamster.
And again. Make me go doki doki.
Hamster. Hamster.
I'm sorry.
Hamster.
I miss my wife, Tess.
I miss her a lot.
Hamster.
There are tears in my eyes. Wow, this Hamela Hampter is pretty easy, huh? Positive. Moe.
Moe.
Chat. Did I stream yesterday? Yeah, wait, no. I didn't stream yesterday. Chat! There's a new Somnium Files! Sorry, I forgot to squee and yaw over it to you guys. PCube is gonna review this stream and be like, what happened here? And then when they think, what happened here? That's when we look them in the eyes and we say,
Hamster.
Seeing you girls react to these guys makes you realize why I accidentally attract Fujos. This is a problem. You attract Fujos? Oh man, that doesn't sound like a problem. I was getting embarrassed by how much simple things were affecting me. Oh wait, guys, before I get back, Kaname Date! I hate him so much. I'm really happy he's coming back, chat. And he looked I shouldn't say that in a sponsored stream. We'll come back to that. Hi, Mina! Hello! Hi, Raiders! How's everybody doing today? I like how Mina always raids in when I'm playing Otome games, because I know Mina, and Mina also likes to riz up the cute boys too. Hello, Keen! Welcome! Mina, I hope you had a lovely stream. Were you playing Metal Gear today, or was I mistaken?
Hi, doggy.
Everybody is now every Hammie. Oh, Mr. Bark, Keen is here and says hello to you. Will you come over and accept one scrub? Mina exposed. Nice. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you're enjoying Metal Gear. I like Metal Gear quite a bit. I'm gonna take some water while I have a second. If you're new here, I'm Hamela Hampter, but you can call me Hammie. Tonight I'm playing a Otome game from PCube called Him, the Smile in the Bloom. We're rizzing this cute red-headed kudere boy today named Minami. We voted earlier to see which boy we liked the most and wanted to riz up, so we're gonna riz him up, and then he ended up asking us out on a date. Yeah, and Mina, he also has like white highlights in his hair too if you get really, really close like I'm doing right now. Oh no, it's the ad break. Sorry, every Hammie. What? I'm zooming in. Yeah, the ends of his hair. And also, if this game interests you as all, does this work? You can go and add it to your wish list too. I'm really enjoying it though. It's really fun. Even though I put my name in as Hammy Hampter, so everybody keeps calling me Hampter, and every time it happens, I get really excited and I just do this.
Hamster.
And it's the best thing ever. Welcome back, Boob, by the way. I thought it and then I forgot to say it out loud. Oh, man. But yeah, that's what we're up to tonight. And then after stream, in the Discord, we're going to be watching Moomins. And it's going to be a nice, comfy, cozy evening. If you're not a part of the Discord, here's a link. And if you want to watch Moomin later, join us. Let's see. Alright, I should probably get back to reading. Did I read this yet? No. I was getting embarrassed by how much such simple things... Oh, before I get started, I'll hop in for Moomin. I haven't really watched it, but it looks cute. It's a kids show, so it's kind of like you can jump in wherever, and you feel pretty good about it. You know? All the characters are really endearing and cute. Snork Maiden is Super Manager. I was yapping about Metal Gear lore with some other chatters. Ooh, that sounds like a blast. I quite like Metal Gear. I need to play. I'm really bad at the games though, so I'm gonna be 100% perfectly honest. I don't usually play Metal Gear. I watch other people play it. Because I get really startled easily, and when I get startled, I panic. If you've ever seen me play a scary game, you'll especially on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, I played a scary game that I didn't 100% realize was gonna be scary. And, it was a little rough. But, it was fine, and we're gonna play more of it at some point. But yeah, if you guys need to take a break, like go grab some dinner, some snack, or just some water, or maybe you just want to rest your eyes. You guys have been going at it for a while watching Twitch. Please feel free to be in and out. And of course, thank you, Mina, for trusting me with your community as always. I gotta sniffle. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Welcome back, Ad Gang. Alright, now I get back to eating. Oh, our food's here. With impeccable timing, the waiter arrived with our plates of food and smaller plates to share with, placing them all on the table. Edamame and fried chicken? Oh, you even got the tofu salad I like. Ooh, chat, karage is so good. Do you like karage? And it usually gets served with a side of lemon and mayo, Japanese mayo. I always douse my karage with lemon juice. It's so good. Yeah, male wife. That's right. He's got the riz. There's still yakitori and dashimaki egg rolls on the way too. God, yeah, I love karage. I went to Kuda like a week ago. Yeah, and I got sushi, but I got karage. It was the best decision ever. Is Hammie rizzed up? Yeah, I think the rizometer is rapidly increasing. You sure ordered a lot. I'm definitely gonna be full after this. I breathed a sigh of relief at his cheerful tone. Lately, I've just been really craving Japanese food. I couldn't narrow it down since I wanted to try them all. Lately? So you were really into Western food before this? Oh, actually, I'd been living in Canada for a while. I only just recently got back. Like studying abroad? No, for work. I work at a botanical garden and they picked me to be their coordinator for international relations overseas. I was over at a botanical garden in Canada for 2 years and only just came back to Japan last month. Whoa, so that's why we never ran into each other until now. As Minami whispered something to himself, he placed a dashimaki egg roll to his lips. Minami, have you been working at Phil Flower this entire time? Look at Mr. Fancy Job over here. Yep. That's so cool. I'm always going to the Phil Flower Tsubakino branch. I'm a total regular there. Huh? What? Minami's barely audible gasp of shock made it seem like he'd received a sudden punch to the gut. Oh no, Mr. Bark, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you. That's Mr. Fancy Job, Mr. Bark. It was as though he'd been struck by a bolt of lightning or something. Well, my work is really close to the Tsubakino branch, so... For real? Yeah. Do you know the shop manager? She's Kozui Arisawa. We're really good friends. She even told me that the Sakuragamori branch store had been refurbished recently and that I should check it out. I see. I'm glad you came then. Well. Look at the city slicker pulling up with his fancy Canadian job. With a complicated expression on his face, Minami finally gave a satisfied nod. Oh no, he's cute. This expression's really cute. I also decided to use the opportunity of coming back to Japan to move out on my own. He looks like he's pouting a little bit. Aww. At Kozui's recommendation, I looked into a bunch of apartments around here and decided on one today. Which means you'll be living in Sakuragamori? Yeah, Sakuragamori sure is nice, huh? The shopping mall is full of things to do and there's even a Phil Flower. I'm here too. You are here. Not able to tell if that was a joke or not. I felt myself break into laughter again. Oh no, you're gonna hurt his feelings! Yeah, that too. You're also here, Minami. Minami gave a pleased nod before happily taking another sip of his beer. This is really strange. I can't believe I'm spending time like this with the grown-up Minami. What is it? I just never thought I'd be out drinking with you like this. It's kind of moving. Well, I sort of get it. In high school, we never really we never really spoke much, did we? Thank you for the follow, King of Hearts 1951. We'll have to talk about some Metal Gear one of these days. Yeah, so I was surprised you still remembered me. Wahoo, chat! Wahoo! Hope you had loads of fun, Hammie. Thank you, thank you. I am having a lot of fun. I hope you're well today too, Shrekbeard. You love Minami. He's pretty cute, isn't he? I'll have to show you the rest of the boys, Mina. Okay, I'm gonna head out, but I'll try to catch the next stream. Thank you. Of course. Thank you, King of Hearts. You have a good rest of your evening, and thank you again for dropping by. Yeah, so I was surprised you still remembered me. Of course I'd remember you. Oh, at the sudden force in his voice, my hand that was reaching for more food with my chopsticks stopped in midair. Actually, I hadn't forgotten a thing. Ever since the first time we spoke, you've been on my mind. What? It took me a minute to register what I just heard. Ever since. What he was referring to had to be the same day I was always drawn back to. That hot summer day that had only lasted mere hours. Over 7 years had passed since then. I never thought Minami would ever mention that day on his own. I was shocked. So the fact I never got your contact info before we graduated has always been my biggest regret. No. I just kept giving lame excuses to myself, like that we'd totally meet again soon anyway. I was such an idiot. As Minami laughed at himself, I chugged back my beer. Nobody I knew had your info either, so there wasn't even anyone I could ask. That's why I didn't want to let this chance slip by and asked you out so suddenly earlier. Wait, so does that mean... Before I could get sucked into Minami's story any further with my own delusions, I rushed to interrupt. Without turning his eyes away from mine, he closed his lips. It was like his eyes were telling me, you already know where I'm going with this. Despite being afraid to hear what would come next, there was also a part of me longing to know for sure. In my world of delusions, I am happy. In my world of delusions, I am happy! Hi. Despite being afraid to hear what would come next, there was also a part of me longing to know for sure. Minami set down his nearly empty glass, took a deep breath, and brought his next words to life. Ah! I love you.
Hamster.
I always have, ever since then. That's why. Let's fucking go! Wait a minute! Unable to bear anymore, I suddenly stood up when... Whoops. The force of my sudden movement caused a full glass of water to wobble dangerously before toppling to its demise. The water from the glass spilled all over the table and onto the floor. Seeing it had gotten onto Minami's clothes... No way. Chat, no way. I hurried and pulled out my handkerchief. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, man. His laugh is cute. What the hell? I blinked in shock at his sudden booming laugh. Minami? His shoulders heaving slightly, I bent down to look closer at the laughing Minami. He's kind of moe. Gap moe. I'm sorry for laughing. This is just the second time you've dumped water on me, so I couldn't help it. Girl, you are a disaster. The second? Do you mean that time during summer vacation? Yeah, during summer vacation. So you remember that too. I'm glad. Your gap Moe? No, I'm not. I was so embarrassed I shook my head side to side, completely flustered. I was happy enough just knowing he even remembered who I was. I haven't forgotten a single thing either, you know. Moe. Sensing I wanted to say something, Minami peered closely at my face. Hey, look at me. He wants me to look at him, Chad. I'm looking. How could I when you're asking me like that? There is no way I could look at him when my face was this red. But I felt Minami's hand softly caress my cheek. His touch was so gentle, as though he were handling broken glass. I felt myself shiver at the sensation. Your face feels hot. This isn't because you're drunk, is it? If you're gonna get like that, I'm gonna get— What does that mean? I'm gonna get ideas. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I really can't show Minami how I look right now. The Reina. But he only drew in closer and whispered, his breath burning in my ear. Burning my ear! You know, because of the implications. If you don't say anything, I'll take that as a yes. But why me? Is it really that weird? I'm gonna hide behind the Puyo hams. It's not weird, but I just don't get why you would like me. There's a lot of reasons, but do you want to hear them now? No, I'm okay. No, girl! No, girl, please! Girl, please! In this position, there's no way I could even listen to anything he tells me. Seeing my distress, Minami refused to back down. I'm serious about this, just so we're clear. It was like he was telling me he wouldn't let me get away this time. My violently beating heart was thumping loudly enough to be heard. You said you didn't have a boyfriend, right? So, how about going out with me? It's so sudden, I know it's hard to answer on the spot. A gifted class president like you must be wondering what the hell a problem kid like me is doing even asking you that. So why not take it for a trial run? Once you get to know me better, I know you'll fall for me. Girl, please. I could tell even without seeing his face. Minami was doing everything he could to show me he was serious. I need to respond to his feelings without hiding like this. Despite my lingering embarrassment, I slowly turned to face him. As my gaze met his, I saw that his eyes were glinting, just like stars in the sky on a winter night. Minami is nervous too. Wanting to reassure him, I drew up all my courage and run out an answer. If it's just a trial run. That was all I could get out. But Minami took my hand and squeezed it tightly. His hands were big and a little rough, but they were warm and very gentle too. So I have a chance. I'll do my best to make you think I'm worthy of being your boyfriend. At his overjoyed tone and unbelievable words, I felt myself grow suddenly dizzy. No, he didn't. He didn't have yaoi hands. Shut the hell up. Just kidding, that was aggro. I had parted ways with Minami and headed back home on the train. Just as I was walking back to my house, I looked up at the night sky, Minami's bouquet of flowers in my hand. There above me shone a few twinkly stars one could make out amongst the city lights. Oh my god, I had a stroke trying to read that sentence. Let's do it again. There above me showed the few twinkling stars one could make out amongst the city lights. Minami likes me? Him? Really? He wants to go out with me? Still dizzy from the encounter, I couldn't quite process what had happened. The alcohol buzz should have worn up long ago, but my legs still felt disconnected from my body somehow. I'll be going out with Minami. Huh? Going out will be like sweethearts, doesn't it? Desperately trying to make sense of things internally, I came to a very pertinent realization. I don't have any experience with this. My school days had been about hitting the books, and now as an adult, my days were full of nothing but work. Pause. If he and never mind. I'd never had strong feelings for anyone or gotten into a relationship with anyone before. Of course, I knew all about the girl. I knew all about the birds and the bees, but I'd even given my own mediocre advice to friends and coworkers having love troubles here and there. But when it came to me getting out there, that was a different story. Not to mention my date is going to be Minami. He was the most popular guy at my entire high school. He's way, way out of my league. Girl, you have a degree. I think you're okay. That fact alone put me in a daze. It was rumored that he had love confessions from not only his classmates, but also from first and third years, and even girls from other schools. He'd been surrounded by countless beautiful, stunning girls his whole life. It made sense that Minami hadn't been able to get my contact info from anyone. A bookworm and plant maniac like me had been totally snubbed by the rest of the class. No, that's not it. I just had never been able to break into anyone's clique. But that wasn't a joke, was it? Visual novel, Hammie, you can do it. That's right. That's right, girl, please. Don't make me look like a fool. Minami wasn't the kind of guy to toy with people's emotions. That's why I was undergoing so much inner turmoil. I'm gonna be way too inexperienced for him. This is bad. My happiness from earlier had vanished. It was replaced by stark panic. I stood alone beneath the starry sky, my face growing paler by the second. Paler, I hardly know her. Okay, chat, I can't go further than this. I can't go further than this. Do you want to check out another boy before we finish up today? Do you want to check over... I think blue-haired boy came in second place earlier. Can I actually look at the results from that poll earlier? Minami, wait for us. That's right. How do I... Hold on. I gotta save because I want to know more. Blue-haired boy sounds very cute, TBH. He seems like he's the manager of the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and run and use the little hamster's room really fast, and then why don't we check out what this blue boy is about, huh? Oh god. Title. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Give me a second. I think the blue boy was second place, so we'll go check him out next. And then after that, maybe we'll watch some Moomins. I'm gonna put my BRB screen on and I'll be back in just a minute, okay? See you soon, chat. Wahoo! Alright, chat, I'm back, but I did also hit a ad break, so before I start the next route, I'm gonna go ahead and let ad break game have a warm welcome back first. Thank you, Chikan. I think I'll give Mr. Bark a... Oh god, I hit the wrong button and now I look very smug. Oof, 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 oof. We're good, we're good. I was thinking... I feel like I had something to tell chat today, but I can't remember now, so I guess there's that for now. So... I should have made a save point from where you picked the boy, but that's okay. So, we decided we're gonna go with the blue boy for our second route, and then we'll go through, what we'll do is we'll finish out, we'll do a couple chapters of him, and then we'll probably call it a night and go watch some Moomin, yeah? We got about 20 seconds. I'll go ahead and I'll hit the start a new game. And we'll get through this intro since we've already seen it already. It's Shadow, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Stop! Nuh-uh. The blonde boy looks way too, like, romantic to be Tails. I could definitely see, maybe the Sonic, the blue boy being like Sonic. And you know, I guess, like, Knuckles could be Kudere. But I don't think so. Nyodon. Flowers. Beautiful blooms of life that sprout forth from growing plants. Their vivid colors enrich our souls as they display the tangible passing of seasons. But they aren't just things of beauty. People have attributed a variety of emotions to the... Actually, hold on. Yes, I can skip! Okay, we'll do that. Oh no. We don't need to watch the cutscene either. Okay, so we'll pick Sonic. I really, really like this art. It's so pretty. Let's see. A natural class clown and everyone's little brother. Oh my. So we'll do him, a junior colleague boyfriend. I see, I see. I wonder if I can read his little... The youngest staff who attends university. Okay, so he's not the manager. His innocent and friendly personality lightens up the room. Hi, Sega CD. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good tonight, friend. Rough dab. You're about to start Wataru Tori's route. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay, yeah. Are we doing Hammie again? It was movie night with Ref, so I'm doing good. That sounds fun. What did you and Ref watch? I hope it was good. A Better Tomorrow? I've never seen it. Did you enjoy it? Star Festival Encounters, Chapter 1. It was Kino? I'm glad to hear it. Well, embarrassingly, I'm always really excited when you find a new good media. I don't know. You always get excited about it earnestly, and it makes me excited too. Maybe I'll check it out. Hamela Hampter. Did I spell it wrong? It was a rewatch for you? Gotcha, gotcha. I'm gonna pull it up on my browser. I want to look. If I spelled that wrong, then I guess I'm gonna have to live with that. But I'm still making the noise. Better Tomorrow film. Oh, it came out in the 80s. Interesting. This looks fun. I want to watch this. Okay, I put it on my list. I love the early morning air. It's clean, crisp, and pure. I love the sound of the leaves whispering as the breeze passes through the trees. It is Old Man Yowie? No way. Hell yeah. That's how you get me. I like Old Man Yowie. Are they... How old, though? A lot of people will say old man Yowie, and then there'll be dudes in their 40s, and I'm like, that's not enough. Today I almost got jumped by a goose. I'm glad you didn't get jumped by a goose. You gotta be careful, human centipedes. Those geese will get ya. They'll take no prisoners. They'll just kill you, dude. Is it in the canon of films that inspired City Hunter? I'm following this conversation. One deep breath and it feels like I'm truly one with nature. Maybe. Now's not the time for those thoughts. Gosh, this is heavy. Do I work here? All I could hear was the sound of my own breathing as I lugged the tub of flowers to the delivery car. And that motherfucker was running right at me because of my dumb dog barking at it. Oh no! I'm thankful that Mr. Bark won't bark at animals he sees while we're out walking. I got really lucky today because I saw a bunch of turtles in the on a rock at the lake, and I was so happy about it because they were all just gathered sunbathing. Mr. Bark didn't bark at them, but they didn't like us getting closer, so they went diving immediately when we approached to take a picture. There was also a crane, and Mr. Bark didn't bark at him either. But he went up and sniffed an old guy's shoe while we were walking past him, and the old guy started reprimanding us. It was really dramatic. So I made sure to give Mr. Bark a kiss when we got back to the car because it was kind of rude. Oh, you got a cute emote? Ooh, that is really cute. I like that emote. My name is Hamela Hampter, and it's been 3 years since I started working here. The shop I work at is called Phil Flower. The logo's on the side of the car. It's a popular flower shop chain, mostly operating out of central Tokyo. The branch I work at is opposite Sakuragamori Station. It's a quiet, affluent neighborhood with a school and a busy shopping arcade. We run a flower stall every year during the Tanabata to celebrate the Star Festival. I kind of like the idea of, like, Phil Flower. Wow, I can't type. Philo? I'm dumb as bricks. My brain's so smooth. It's been the longest week, chat. Longest week, but it's the weekend! And we're gonna raise up a cute boy. Philo. You've got this. Heave. Oh! Poof. I glanced back at the sudden laughter behind me. There's only one person it could be. Good form. Keep it up. You got this. Standing there laughing with his hand over his mouth is none other than my colleague, Genosuke Kasugawa. You're gonna just stand there and laugh? These flowers are heavy, you know. Yeah, I know. Oh, come on. I know you can lift these up without breaking a sweat, Genosuke. If only I was a little stronger. You could have just left the heavy lifting to me, you know. You already finished transporting almost all of them, Hampter. You know what time it is?
Hamster.
That's because I reflexively raise my voice but manage to catch myself mid-sentence. I avert my gaze to hide my embarrassment. I ended up getting to work early because I'm excited for the Star Festival. Figured I might as well get things started. So excited you were practically bouncing off the walls, eh? But basically, yeah. Well, the Star Festival is one of our store's biggest annual events after all. So the other route took place in the autumn. This one takes place in... Is Tanabata in July? It's in the summer, I think. Yeah, when I first started working here, I had my doubts whether people would visit a flower shop stall at a festival. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, it's July 7th. Man, I'm good. Seeing how worthwhile it was made doing it a lot more fun. I think festivals are a great chance for people who wouldn't normally go to a flower shop to buy flowers. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. That's why I want our flowers to touch the hearts of as many people as possible this year. Well said. Who's this? Yes, it's the handsome purple boy. The other boy I want to rizz up. I turn around. Our store... He's the manager. He's handsome. Our store manager, Hakuto Ichige, is standing behind me. Ichige? Thank goodness I made it. A cheerful grin shines across his face as he lugs a crate of flowers in his hand. Wait, Super Manager, this is you if you were a boy. He's purple and he's a manager. Wait, where'd those flowers come from? You left these behind in the storehouse. Sorry, I must have missed them. Don't sweat it. They were kind of hard to see. He sets the flowers down in the trunk. Alright, that'll be all the flowers we arranged for the festival then. What did I click? Oh, okay. I'll leave setting up the stall to the morning shift to you two. Or would I be Kozue? You could be... Oh, you could be Kozue. You could be Kozue. Kozue is you. But he's purple. He is purple. Though, you and Seakissy would have to fight over Kozue. Got it. You can leave it to us. He is purple. Strong argument. Why he purple though? I'll do my best to clean up here and get there as soon as I can. There's no need to rush. We have the experienced members manning the stall during the morning and afternoon. Kozue and shifts? I'm so lucky. We have the yeah, we already read that. Not to mention
Hamster.
over here is raring to go. I sure am. I do feel more at ease leaving you in charge of leaving you in charge of things. Oh my god.
Hamster.
I need to have a sound bite on my stream deck, I think. A soundboard. Glad to be of service. I won't let you down. I'm counting on you. I'll do my best. Should we get going soon, Genosuke? Yeah, we should. We're heading out, Ichige. Hamster button. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Stop it, Hammie. See you soon. Stay safe. Oh, curry! I want curry. Every year, the shopping arcade in Sakuragomori celebrates Tanabata by holding an event called the Star Festival. Large bamboo poles decorated with colorful streams of paper line either side of the road. Those who go to the festival write their wishes on strips of paper and tie them onto those bamboo poles. The festival, which started as an effort to revitalize the town, incentivized many stores to open up within the shopping arcade. It's renowned even amongst the locals, as there are special goods that you can only buy during this event. Hello, Ms. Murakami. I see you're here again this year as well. Of course I am. How else am I going to buy that gorgeous flower bouquet you sell only during the Star Festival? Thank you for your patronage. I was in charge of the design this year. What do you think? The Tweedia makes a lovely centerpiece. It's a fitting flower for the Star Festival. I'll take one bouquet, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Tanabata time. As I tend to her, a pair of unfamiliar yukata-clad women walk up to the store. Look, there's a flower stall over there. Aren't they lovely? I wonder what flower this is. It's all spiky. Genosuke responds to her question. That's a southern globe thistle. Its round, ball-like shape is adorable, isn't it? The stem is quite firm, so you can actually use it as a hair ornament. Would you mind? He's gonna riz. He gently places the flower in the woman's meticulously tied up hair. As I thought, it suits you perfectly. It looks absolutely fantastic on you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I didn't even know you could use real flowers as accessories like that. A southern glorpus thistle. I like glorp thistle. I should make a Hammie bouquet. I don't have real flowers, so maybe you'll get fake flowers for it, but it might be kind of fun. I got a yawn, I'm sorry. It totally suits you. It really matches the design of your yukata. Hey, can you pick one for me too? Puyo bouquet. Wish I had a special someone to put a hair ornament in. Don't worry, Johnny, I'll put one in your hair. Do you want a red flower or maybe you want a pink one? I'll find the prettiest flower for you. Or a Puyo ham. You want one of these guys? Of course. How about choosing from these flowers over here? No wonder they call him the prince. Oh, you want to put an ornament in someone's hair? I'll let you put a Puyo ham in my hair if you want. Do you want to put a Puyo ham in my hair? Hold on. I'm doing something. Where's the Puyo hams? Okay, see? You put it right here. There we go. Good job, chat. Hamela merch idea. Puyo hairpin. I shouldn't I? Chat, I might be buying a button maker when I get my payout. It was a thought. Do you guys want buttons? Would you buy buttons? Maybe I'll make Puyo ham buttons, but also maybe Mr. Bark buttons. I'm thinking about it. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think it would be kind of fun. You want button? Would you sport some Hamela Hampter buttons on your person, C-Kissy? Might buy a button if it has a cool slogan on it. Maybe I'll make buttons that say "Don't piss me off" on it. Don't really buy merch, but buttons are a fun and affordable idea. Hell yeah. I also just kind of want a button maker, to be honest. I would love buttons, but costs would probably be like $5 a button, $95 shipping. Angry Seal, if you're not uncomfortable with the question, what country do you live in? Would wear a PMO button all the time. I'll make you a specific button that says World's Greatest Ham Moderator. Nothing wrong with wanting a button maker. I know. I want it embarrassingly because I want to make buttons for that Ita bag I showed you guys earlier. I have a few buttons. Ooh, Chile, Lawn Country. I wonder. I'm gonna look into it. I'll look into it. I can't promise you that shipping won't be expensive, but I really hope it won't be. I don't even really want to make a profit if possible. I just want to make merch. I think it would be really fun. All the best countries are lawn. Japan, Vietnam. I'm trying to think of other lawn countries. We got Florida. That was a joke. I know it's a state. But it's lawn. California's kind of lawn too. Oh man, I'm thinking about it though. I think Puyo hymns would make really good buttons actually. Hey, I could actually pay my mod team with merch. OMG, thank you so much. If shipping ends up being less than double the price, count me in. Hell yeah! I'll definitely do some looking. I'm also still going to do voice packs at some point, but I need to get my microphone set up so it's less echoey. I'm probably going to see if NVIDIA settings with the sound cancellation make it sound good enough for some voice packs. I think it'd be kind of fun. Can we get a vote Hamela 20-something pin? Maybe. Maybe we could. That would be kind of fun. Hamela Hampter for president. President of where? We don't know. Just make her president. Alright. Ganosuke's warm and friendly service always leaves our customers delighted. When it comes to customer service, nobody does it like him. I've got to pull my weight as well. Thank you for waiting, Ms. Murakami. The nutrients for the flowers are in the bag. Arigato. Thank you. It might rain today since the sky's not looking so good. Be careful, okay? Aw, how kind of you, Hamela. The words "I'll be fine" leave Ms. Murakami's mouth as she pulls out the foldable umbrella from her bag. Alright, chat, hear me out. Hear me out. What if we romanced Ms. Murakami? She ain't married yet, but she could be. This doubles as a parasol too, you know. Convenient, right? An umbrella that you can use whether rain or shine. I might have to pick one up myself. One of the part-timers that used to work here told me about it. That girl in university. Oh, you mean the one that quit last month to focus on job hunting? Why, yes, that must be why you put up those posters, isn't it? Ms. Murakami's gazes upon a nearby recruitment poster for part-time employees. Yeah, someone else is about to quit to go on an exchange, so we're a bit understaffed right now. Depending on the time of day, the Sakuragamori store gets swamped with customers. Everyone, including the store manager Hokuto, is trying their best to keep up. But it's gotten to the point where we have to ask for help from other stores. This problem really needs to be resolved soon. If we had just one more person working here, it would make a huge difference. Sounds like you've got your hands full, but it's not like just any old person will do, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're not interested in flowers, though. We just need someone who's motivated. Sorry for keeping you. Please come again. We'll be here waiting for you. Of course, I'll be sure to be back soon. I love you. After I'm done waving goodbye to Ms. Murakami, Genosuke puts his hand on my shoulder. We're running out of bouquets. I'm gonna grab some more from the car. Okay, you good on your own? Yeah, leave the physical labor to me. Look after the customers while I'm gone, yeah? Will do. Thanks. Soon after, more people started turning up at the festival, which led to a constant stream of customers. The Star Festival bouquet with the Tweedias was especially popular. Thank you for your purchase. Seeing the customers with flowers in their hands and a smile on their faces started making me want to smile too. Another happy customer. I'm glad I spent so long on the design. What was that sound? It's pouring! Oh no. A sudden downpour comes on. Before long, it's raining cats and Mr. Barks. Doesn't look like it'll let up anytime soon. Genosuke probably won't be able to make it back at this rate. I wasn't sure whether he'd check his smartphone or not, but I sent him a message anyway, telling him to come back when the rain stops. I've got to move fast. There are still a lot of flowers in the flower pots outside. It's true, flowers can't live without water, but rain this heavy would only end up damaging them instead. I hurry to pull the flower pots inside. They've gotten heavier after being filled with water. Just a few more. Huh? At that moment, I spy someone's silhouette in the rain. Amidst the blur of rain alongside the road, I see the figure. You can't be serious. A boy stands drenched in the rain. He glances around with a seemingly distressed expression on his face. What's the matter with him? Does he not have an umbrella? Hesitate. Call out to him. Hey, you! I call out to him without thinking. He gets startled and looks in my direction as the rain pelts down against him. Are you talking to me? Yeah, you! Come take shelter from the rain. He nods at me and rushes under the tent as I beckon him over. Ooh, I owe you one. Thanks for calling out to me. The rain came so suddenly that I'm soaked from head to toe. Surely enough, water drips from his hair in a steady stream. His clothing looks heavy from all the absorbed water. Here, wipe yourself down with this towel. I hand him the towel that I brought for work. He beams at me. Thank you. Sorry for the bother. He diligently dries himself off with the towel, looking somewhat adorable in the process. After mostly drying himself off, he looked resentfully up towards the rainy sky. Seriously, the weather forecast said that it would be sunny today. What am I gonna do now? Oh god, I keep accidentally clicking the menu, I'm sorry. You don't have an umbrella, do you? In that case, you can wait here until the rain eases up. Is that alright with you? You've really been a big help. There weren't any other places to take shelter. The sight of his apologetic yet relieved expression tickles me pink. A strange warmth wells up inside of me as he smiles over at me. By the way, is this a flower stall? Have you heard of us? Our store's called Phil Flower. It's in front of the station. Phil Flower, huh? I had no idea that there was a place like that near the station. Oh, I mean... It's fine, I totally get it. You wouldn't notice it if you weren't interested in flowers. I'm sorry, I only ever go to the convenience store, but I'll keep it in mind for next time. Thanks. My name's Hamela Hampter. I'm a Roborovski Dwarf hamster, and I like video games, but I'm not... Oh, I'm a worker here. Oh, right. My name's Wataru Tori. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Wataru. I'm not busy right now, so feel free just to hang around. Alright, guess you're not going to have many customers until the rain settles down, huh? Do you mind showing me some of the flowers while we wait for the rain to stop? Different Hamela Hampter. Teehee. No problem. As I nod my head, Wataru peers closely at the flowers, inspecting them curiously. Although I know the flowers all by heart, it seemed like it was all fresh new information to him. Wow, there's so many kinds of flowers here. His expression instantly turns into a gloomy one when he sees the flowers that got drenched by the rain. They kind of look like me. Oh no, chat, he's really cute actually. I wonder why he looked so gloomy, but felt like it wasn't something that I should ask someone that I just met. Without saying a word, I went back to cleaning up the flower pots. Wataru turns to look at me in response. He tilts his head as he asks me a question. What are you doing? I'm moving the flowers inside the tent so they don't get wet. I'll give you a hand then. But it's not like you work here or anything. Don't sweat the small stuff. Oh, I know. How about you think of it as me paying you back for giving me shelter from the rain? He clenches his fist. If his tightly balled hands were any indicator, it's clear he's insistent on helping no matter what. In that case, I'd appreciate the help. Alright, leave it to me. I've just got to move all the flowers inside the tent, right? Yep. Easy. We'll be done in no time. Wataru rolls his sleeves up and brings the flower pots under the tent, one after another. The difference in strength was clear. Honestly, he was doing me a big favor. We were able to get the flowers out of the tent in no time, thanks to him. Thanks for giving me a hand. You've been a big help. No need to thank me for anything. Besides, this is me paying you back for helping me out earlier, remember? Give and take, you know? I gotta stop doing that. I keep clicking for too long. I guess so. Anyway, it's really coming down, huh? The resounding noise of droplets hitting the concrete crescendos as the rain continues to fall. I want rain. That sounds nice. On Tanabata of all days, too. Wataru looks at the sky with yet another gloomy look on his face. Yeah, all of those wishes are gonna get rained on. Vega and Altair aren't going to be able to meet at this rate. Today's the only day they can meet each other. Or meet each year, after all. Just wanted to check if the volume settings are working as usual. I think so. Can you not hear it? Yeah, because the volume seems like it's good. Is anything scuffing again? Oh, God. Oh! I'm so silly. I'm silly. And then I started checking. Yeah, I gotta make sure nothing's scuffed. I gotta make sure nothing's scuffed and everything's working. Yeah. That's why when it rains on this day, they call it the Tears of the Stars. The what now? He turns around, wide-eyed, tilting his head as he looks at me in curious wonder. The Tears of the Stars, named after the tears that the two stars shed when they aren't able to cross the Milky Way. Wataru frowns upon hearing my explanation. Right. Must be tough to not be able to meet your lover even though you're arranged to. Oh my god, this man is a yearner! He's a romantic! His head droops like a sunflower past sunset. Sunflowers mentioned. I can't not ask about it now. I close the distance with him by pretending to do something and look him straight in the eyes. Did something happen? Oh, no, it's nothing. He tries to cover up with some forced laughter. A prickling pain rises up from the core of my heart as I look at his frozen expression. I wonder why I feel this way. I don't want him to have that sad look on his face. Perhaps it's his charming qualities that make me feel this way about him, despite it being our first time meeting each other. Here, this is for you. I took one of the flower bouquets and handed it to him. For me? No, this is cute! Today's a gift-giving day, you know? Have you ever heard of summer valentines? No, I've never heard of that before. Tanabata is the time of the year when you express your feelings to your loved ones by giving gifts to one another. Right, I guess that makes sense. So I'm giving this to you as thanks for helping me out. Huh? To me? But I didn't even do anything special. Well, it's also because it seemed like you were about to cry just now. Oh, did I really look like I was gonna cry? Yeah, at least from where I was looking. Oh, jeez. I mean, it's not like I want to cry right now or anything, but... Wataru tries to laugh it off again. This time, however, he's not able to keep it to himself any longer. His lips are as heavy as the words that tumble out of his mouth. It's just before when we were talking about how Altair couldn't meet his lover, all I could think about was how he and I are the same. Who's your lover? And that made me feel really sad all of a sudden. No! Stop it! He starts getting emotional as he slowly strings his words together. Tears start spilling from his saucer-like eyes. Oh my god! Girl, please! It was as if the tears of the stars themselves were streaming from his face. That's strange. Am I crying? Yeah, bestie? You're ugly crying right now. You're not ugly, but you're crying ugly. He desperately tries to stop them by wiping his eyes with the back of his hands. However, the floodgates have been opened, and there's no stopping them now. They fall one after another, tumbling from his cheeks and landing on his clothes. Oh my god! I extend a hand toward him unconsciously and comfort him by rubbing his back. I wanted him to let him know, even if it was just a little bit, that he was not alone. Miss Hampter. It's okay to cry when you're sad, you know. Wee. See, the stars are crying too. That means no one else can see you crying right now. But you can see me, can't you? Good point. Don't worry. Just pretend like I'm another flower here in the store. I can see you, but I'm not looking, so don't worry about it. What kind of logic is that? Damn it, I must look so lame right now. After shouting those words, he started sobbing like a little child. Like the rain, the emotions that he'd been desperately trying to hold back all this time came pouring out. There. Oh, he's so adorable. I felt like I couldn't just leave him like that after seeing him cry from his large puppy eyes like that. Jeez. Before I'd realize it, I was already rubbing his back and looking after him. I was supposed to meet up with my girlfriend for the first time in a long time today. We've been dating ever since high school. What puppy too adorable and earnest to hate. I know, even if he's just crying right when I met him. I went to an all-boys school, you see, so I was surprised when a girl went up and confessed to me. We ended up going to different universities, but said that we'd still think of each other, cherish each other. I see. But then she goes on a date with another guy. Is that so? That sounds rough, buddy. A sudden call from work? Am I meant to believe that? If you don't want to be with me, you could just say it to my face. I suspected that something was off, but I still loved her. Wataru seems like a straightforward, honest type. Being touched by his pure soul made my heart tremble. Eventually, his strong emotions got the best of me and I ended up crying as well. Just how selfish is that girlfriend of his? If only she'd talked to him properly, this might never have happened. Both the rain and Wataru's crying gradually cleared up while I was listening to his story. Guess the rain was making fun of me for being depressed as well, huh? Who even cries at being cheated on these days anyway? Wow, talk about embarrassing. Oh my god, buddy, come on. You're okay. He laughs, but when I look at how red his eyes are, my heart sinks. I feel a lot better now after telling someone about it, though. Thank you. Really? Are you sure you're okay now? Yeah, I'm all out of tears. You sure you let them all out? Yeah, I'm sure. I already cried so much. He laughs again. This time, however, his face looks different. It's as if a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. I breathe a sigh of relief. Huh? Wait, why do I feel so... For a few seconds, I'm astonished at how concerned about him I've become. Oh man, I can't believe myself. Oh, I wonder how long it's been since I've cried that hard. I bet my eyes are going to be so swollen tomorrow. I'm super embarrassed that you saw me cry, by the way. Please forget everything that you saw today. I think I'll pass. Besides, you were so cute when you were crying. Cute? What's that supposed to mean? Wataru sulks a little as he chuckles. That side of you was cute too. He might have started sulking for real had I said that one out loud, though. Good. You're actually smiling again. I told you I was fine now, didn't I? He was born in a wet cardboard box. Oh no! In the rain and everything! Well, I'm still a little depressed about it, but I feel a lot better compared to before. Oh, and I'll gladly accept these flowers, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, good. You're welcome. By the way, what's the name of this flower? The small white flower is baby's breath, but I'm not sure what this light blue flower is. Is that the Tweedia? Wataru points to a blue, 5-petaled flower. Wataru soaks a little bit as he chuckles. You mean the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, that one's called Tweedia. This is a cute CG. Tweedia, was it? They're cute. They're small little bouquets, not huge ones. In flower language, it symbolizes happiness and love and confiding in each other. What a lovely meaning. It's as lovely as the flower itself. Thank you for the incredibly amazing gift. I think I'm really starting to like summer Valentines now. Just kidding. Damn! Hitting them with a just kidding. I like her overalls. Yeah, they're cute. I would wear overalls like that. Overalls are fun. It's my pleasure. I hope those flowers will help you meet the love of your life someday. That's why I gave those flowers specifically to you, you know? My eyes met with Wataru's as I looked up to smile at him. Huh? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. We just met each other, right? There's no way I'd be. Oh no, he's blushing! You're way too nice, you know. Wataru mutters something to himself under his breath. Oh no. I examined his face again, worried about whether he was really okay or not. Are you alright? What's wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. But you seem flustered. Are you not feeling well? No, it's not that. It's just... Wataru focuses his attention on a single point as if he's found something. The object at the end of his gaze was the recruitment poster for part-time employees. I wanted to ask about this job opening. Can I work here even if I know nothing about flowers? Oh man, my nose is getting drippy. My allergies are so bad today, chat. There we go. I wiped my nose. We're good. Huh. Oh, yes, of course you can. We're currently understaffed, so we'd be happy to have more people. Just send your resume to the address written here and we'll contact you about your interview. Alright, I've taken the first step. First step? I tilt my head in confusion. Wataru suddenly shakes his head from side to side. He scritches at his cheek shyly. Oh, he knows something about flowers, right? Alright. Hamela Hampter is a flower. I'm talking about the job. I'm definitely gonna pass the interview. Just you wait. Seeing him smile made me smile back at him. Okay, Wataru, I'll be waiting. Cute. Alright, chat, we finished the chapter, but I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, and I think that my, I was gonna start mooning about 30 after the hour, so I think I might go ahead and call it for tonight if you guys don't mind. We've been going for, well, we upped for like a half hour already, but we've been going for like 3 hours. So, if you're not gonna be going to Moomin, let's go ahead and find someone to wander into. Or, well, not wander into, but someone to raid into. It was nice listening to you read. Thank you. I'm glad that it was enjoyable. I always worry that I get too nervous and I go too quickly, but yes, let's go ahead and we'll find someone to raid into. I need to practice reading out loud more. Maybe I should do that outside of stream. Thank you for stream, beloved Hammie. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Of course. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for sharing with us the romantic vibes. Of course. I have fun reading visual novels with you guys, and it's fun to read the dating sims, even if I get a little embarrassed and don't sound like a boy very well, but I have a lot of fun, and I really like doing these with you guys. Alright, chat. Let me find somebody to raid. Let's see, who do we got? Who's live still? Hamster's live. Do you guys want to go say hi to Hamster? We can send the love over to Hamster. Yeah, let's do that. Hamster's playing Portal, so you guys go watch Hamster, and then I'll start getting set up for Moomin, and then yeah. You guys have a lovely rest of your evening if I'm not seeing you later, and please bully him for me, but not too much. Yeah, bully him for me too, okay? Thanks for the stream. Raid message? Flower Boy Riyadh. Now you're thinking with hamsters. I quite like that. I was gonna say hamster, they put you in an Otome game. Because he's kind of like the blue boy a little bit. But I also like Now You're Thinking with Hamsters. So why don't we do Now You're Thinking with Hamsters? Alright, chat. Go ahead and give Hamster some love for me. And then, yeah. Once again, if you're coming to tomorrow's stream, there is a chance I might cancel tomorrow for a mental health day. But I'll let you guys know bright and early, okay? We'll see how I feel when I wake up. Alright, guys. And then, yeah, if you want to watch Moomin, I'm going to show the Discord one last time. But have a good night, okay? And then, yeah. Now You're Thinking with Hamsters. Night, night. See you next time.